on, y'all? It's me, the struggling Aaron freaking animal. If you watch my last video, the Ultraman one I put out like recently, you know I've been feeling a little under the weather. I still am. I'm literally recording this right after I recorded that one, so like I haven't taken a rest yet. But you know what? Like I said in the previous video, the show must go on. And I got 2 videos for you today, my friends. One of them's kind of long. That's why we're only doing 2. So, comments behind me? They're behind me? They are? Cool. GDT. All right. So, the first one. I don't know why I paused like that. I'm sorry. The first one is called Ash vs. Red Rap Battle. Pokemon Rap Battle by Manned JTV. So, this one is 9 years old. I just kind of want to have a little bit of fun. Just watch some dope stuff. And these are 2 videos that I haven't... These are 2 videos that were actually recommended to me like a long time ago that I never got to. So we're going to do it now. How about that? Cool? Cool. Appreciate you. Don't you dare forget to like, comment, subscribe. Oh, join Discord. Join the Discord too.
Poke fans. Okay. Michael here.
We're gonna have the CC on for this. Whoa! That is not in English. Why is that in English?
Today we have a rap battle between the hero of the anime, Ash Ketchum,
that's weird,
and the hero of the Kanto games, Red. Ready? Battle begin!
Yo, my name is Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town, and this stupid silent freak show is going straight down. If you think you're gonna win, you've made a serious blunder. Shock you with my trusty Pikachu, Thunder. So here's the famous Red, the star of the first games. But are you really Red if 8-year-olds can change your name? I'll run the show, everyone knows about Pikachu and Ash. You get replaced, each generation throws you out like trash. While you stay stuck in Kanto, I have traveled around the world, catching Mon, winning badges, followed by hot girls. I've robbed you down into the ground, so let's see what you've got. But wait, I think I know already, ...
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of dope. I like this guy. That was funny. That was really funny. But I know I haven't gotten too far yet. In Red's defense, Ash isn't always followed by women. Also, they're children, and he's also followed by a grown man. Just want to throw it out there. Brock is a grown man. Okay. All right, moving on.
I normally don't talk, but it's a special occasion. Time to use my rhymes to cause Ash Ketchum's obliteration. You're a child, all you do is lose, cry, and whine. I'm Red, I'm the greatest trainer of all time. I'll crush you.
Oh, that was a little corny, but that's funny.
You can never ever hope to beat the champion.
Oh god,
by myself when I was only 10.
the red rhymes are a little more corny.
Blasting off again. You released your Pokemon and then cried like a little girl. I captured every Pokemon in the entire world. If we had a real battle and we truly got acquainted, I guarantee the screen would read Ash Ketchum fainted. You think you're such a master, but you're not.
Ooh, I like that last one though.
Over 50 badges while you have a measly 8. Sure, you completed the Dex, but just the Kanto one, man. Tell me, have you even heard of a Darmanitan? When there's a new generation, travel to a brand new nation while you're on your cold vacation, facing your refrigeration. I'm Ash. They want
Ash. All right, Ash.
So I could go around the whole world to train, battling a legendary. Your Charizard almost died. My Articuno, except I'll beat a Darkrai. Who will everyone remember when they've gotten gray and old? The hero of their childhood or the one who lost to gold? How many times?
Damn, the one who lost to gold.
I may only have 8 badges, but at least I'm not still 10. You beat your rival once in every match you fought to date. I never lost to mine and even killed his Raticate. You may be better known, but I couldn't care less. At least I'm not the one prancing around in a dress. You met Mewtwo.
Why do like that?
Into a rock. When I met Mewtwo through my Master Ball, caught. You're pathetic. One look from me would freak out a Ghastly. You're wasting my time. See you never, Ashley.
Alright, well, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey guys, thank you so much for...
So, I do like this guy. I like him. Man, DJTV. That was pretty clean, actually. That was surprisingly clean. I will say, the lyrics that he wrote for Ash were way better than the ones he wrote for Red. The beginning of Red's was pretty corny, in my opinion. Ash's Darmanitan line was kind of corny too, but I vibe with that. That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. You know what? I'm gonna get idea. I'm gonna give him a ooh. I'm gonna give him a ooh. That was 9 years old too. Oh man. That was clean. Also, I'm about to say, I was like, the only update, this really holds up except for the one part about Ash not only being 10. He ain't 10 no more. He finally grew up and he became a champion. So, Red's kind of out of luck now. Now, let's be real now. Let's be real. If us, as the player of the game, okay, if it was like Ash versus one of us, you know what I'm saying, that played all the games, Ash would have a chance. But Ash versus Red, Ash would, he's done too much now at this point. He's done too much. Like, it's kind of hard to, you can't really compare the two. Okay, let's hop into the next one. Okay, y'all. This one's called Deku versus Asta Death Battle. All right, I love both of these shows. I'm caught up on My Hero, and I really want that new Black Clover season. I really want that season to come out. So this Death Battle is a year old. I don't remember where these shows were at a year ago, but I guess we'll find out, huh? Yeah, let's just hop in this bad boy.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored
I also
by
don't know. I
and
don't know if Death Battle is going to, or Rooster Teeth actually is going to block my video or not. So I hope I can get this out.
Deku, My Hero Academia's super student, straight out of UA High.
Asta, the anti-magical ass kicker from Black Clover.
Though you may be born bereft of the same gifts as your peers, there is nothing stopping you from achieving your dreams.
I wonder
As
if they're
long
going to
as you're
consider a
fictional
quirk
character in
as
a fantasy
magic.
world. I mean, as long as you've got your friends by your side, you'll...
Can I say something? I feel like I've always said, I always thought it was really hard to compare characters in different shows because they don't have, there's nothing of equivalency, right? Like, I feel like to compare something, you have to have at least something that's similar. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you just a small example. Like, Saitama versus Goku. Everybody wants to say those two. Now, neither one of those are on a modern day Earth. Okay? Like, there's dinosaurs in freaking Dragon Ball, right? And so, like, they might have even different gravity. There's like a lot of differences. Like, there's no like similarity. So I just find it hard to always compare that type of stuff. This is one of them. Like, if you have the UA students, right, fighting Deku, and he could get rid of magic, would their quirks be considered magic in his universe? If so, then Deku probably automatically wins because he could just erase everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like a very like thin line to step on. I understand if a whole bunch of people don't agree. I completely understand. It's one of those things, like, I just find it difficult because you can't, it's like there's no real comparison.
Pack a hell of a punch. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Izuku Midoriya wanted only one thing from life.
Wait, what did he say his name was?
Izuku Midoriya wanted
only
one thing from life. To be a beacon of hope.
He said it
just
so
like his
fast.
idol,
I thought he like
number one
said it
ranked superhero
weird.
in Japan, All Might.
Too bad he was born a freak with no powers. You heard right. This is like a reverse X-Men thing where 80% of the population gets red superpowers, or quirks as they're called, while the remaining fifth are stuck as basic bitches, or as his spiky-haired bully Bakugo called him, Deku.
That's a pun on the Japanese word dekunobu, meaning good for nothing.
Persevering despite his basic bitchedness, Midoriya got the chance
Basic
to prove his
bitchedness.
quirkless heroic
That's
mettle
funny.
against this giant sludge monster, much to the surprise of one particular almighty onlooker.
His body secretly decaying from a horrific injury, All Might needed to find the one who would inherit his all-powerful quirk.
And All Might didn't want just anybody. The hero world was filled with glory seekers in it for fame and money. All Might wanted someone whose body moved on its own to save someone.
He saw exactly that in young Midoriya, and gave him one of the most powerful quirks in the world, one for all.
That was the problem. Even after bulking up from lad to Chad, the recoil from even one punch would shatter all the bones in his arm. So he trained to be able to handle his gift at the superhero school of his dreams, UA High.
And that's when he decided to own the name used as a cudgel against him for so many years. Turns out, Deku can also be an abbreviation for Dekiru, someone who can do anything.
Exactly the opposite of Dekunobu. One for All allows Deku to release absolutely absurd amounts of strength from different parts of his body.
Okay, so this is
with
pretty.
super
This
moves
is
named
pretty.
after US cities and states.
Pretty caught up.
Deku
If they
still
know
can't
all
access
this.
all of his power safely, though. Using 100% will quickly destroy
Okay, so
his
this is-
body. which is why he learned to distribute his strength evenly.
This is
across his
before.
body, a technique
This is
known as
before the
full
season
cowl.
where
This
he
lets
is
him
a
increase his
vigilante.
speed and durability as well, making him more all-rounded and shifting focus to his own interpretation of One for All, inspired by his pal Ida, shoot style.
Where he pulls out a glove
Like-
and blows your brains out. Okay, not really,
because I
but
think
in
what
keeping
My
with
Hero's
One
done
for
in the
All's
manga,
rabbit
right?
theme,
We're
he
close to
trades
it.
All Might's signature
Now let's
punches
say-
for kicks.
I don't know where Black
Better.
Clover is in the manga.
You ever seen Rabbit versus Gun? I have, and I know
Oh
how
my
it
God.
plays out.
Yeah, I've seen
Considering the
that.
much
That was-
higher
that
muscle
was
mass of a
crazy.
human's legs, shoot style allowed Deku to output even
Let me know in
more
the comments,
power
what do you
while
think,
giving his arms
Deku
a
or
break.
Asta?
break from-
Where they are in the anime right now, okay?
Despite being a
So,
classic
in My
villain,
Hero, the
Deku
season's still
can
going
fight
on.
in
It's-
range
they're about
by
to end it.
punching powerful gusts of air, and he can precisely aim them with specially
I'm not going to
designed
give any
gloves.
spoilers. It's
Deku
just
has
really,
an encyclopedic knowledge of quirks,
really
and
crazy
is always
fight,
analyzing
okay?
their
Really crazy
strengths
fights
and
going on.
weaknesses mid-battle, even if he does sound a little
Uh,
weird.
Despite
finale,
barely
basically.
getting
So-
accepted in the first place, Deku quickly became one of Class 1A's most
you think
dependable fighters.
where they are in the
yeah,
anime?
Somehow these students are constantly getting drafted into
Who would you think it
literal
would win?
wars against murderous supervillains.
Midoriya's successes in battle against
I'm not gonna lie,
ruthless
I think-
criminals like Stain,
I think
Muscular, and
Deku might-
Overhaul came much
I think
to his
Deku would
old
come out
bully's
on top.
chagrin.
With
Where
all
Bakugo
his
was a
abilities
child
now,
prodigy, he now found himself
I think he could probably come-
overshadowed
I think
by
he could
his
come out on top
hard-working
over
rival,
Asta.
And the two would use their mutual respect and animosity to motivate each other to get stronger.
Classic frenemies. They're only solving their problems by pounding
Just
the
my
living
opinion, though.
tar out of each other.
Luckily for him, Deku soon learned that living tar pounding wasn't the only thing he could do. Turns out, One for All did not originate with All Might. It had been passed down 8 times until it arrived at Deku.
So one
with
thing-
each inheritance also carrying the
I
previous
like death
user's natural
battles.
quirk as well.
I do like it, but
Like
I think they
Black
really
Whip,
set
which
this
lets him manifest
really set
crazy
this up,
long and
right?
Strong energy tendrils to tie enemies up and swing around the city, or shoot one out of his mouth.
Oh, they're
just
using the
like our
manga as
girl
well.
Proppy.
And Danger Sense, which gives him a minor reactive precognition.
Oh,
AKA,
okay.
he's Spider-Man.
All right,
Not
so
even
as I was
fake.
saying-
Mangaka is like the
I was
biggest
saying.
Spidey fan ever.
He can also produce a smoke
The one thing about death battles, like, they're giving it a whole background, right? Like of the abilities and stuff like that. That's something I don't necessarily want to hear personally. Like, I completely understand why they do it. But just for someone who has, you know, is caught up on both shows, I'd rather just get to the fight.
And he's even stronger with his newest quirk,
I'm not mad at it, though.
Gear Shift, which allows him to increase the speed of an object anytime he touches it. In conjunction with the power of All for One, he can use this to warp reality itself. Deku can go toe-to-toe with arch-villains like Shigaraki, who's fast enough to react to and catch laser beams with his bare hands.
Oh, that was all the way caught up on the manga.
The shadowy leader of the League of Villains.
Oh, so
All
they're
for one.
actually doing
All
like
Might
caught
only
up
ever showed his young
Deku.
pupil kindness and
Never
support,
mind.
But that couldn't change the absolutely crushing pressure Deku felt at every moment.
Even
Oh, yeah.
classically trained dickhead Bakugo came to help his teammate out when he needed it. Like when they teamed up to share One for All and punch an island-sized hole in the clouds 24 miles high.
Just goes to show that even One for All isn't a one-man army. Deku's true strength comes from his teamwork between himself and his friends.
And with their help, Deku will surely become that beacon of hope he dreamt about as a child.
One hero for all mankind.
I'm more interested now that I know that they're like
This episode
caught
is
up.
sponsored by
You know what I'm
Mint
saying?
Mobile.
This
Like I thought it was gonna be
holiday
just like
season,
caught up to
best
the
deal in
to the
awareness
anime
can
wherever it
only
was
be
a year
found at
ago.
Mint Mobile.
Right now, when you switch
But
to Mint Mobile and buy any 3
it
months
seems like they're
plan,
caught
you'll get
up, caught
another 3
up.
months for free.
But
As
they-
the first company to sell
I don't think
premium
I don't think the
wireless
manga was
service
done yet.
online only, Mint Mobile lets you order and activate from home with eSIM.
I'm more
while
interested.
saving
I'm even
tons
more
on phone
interested now.
plans starting at just $15 a month. We all know the holidays can be a huge money sink. In my case, my
Excuse me, sorry.
anti-squirrel lawn leaves
Okay,
are
okay, okay. I don't
perfect
need.
to cut the
Okay, yeah. Memo,
Nice and
whoa,
bar
yeah,
level
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Magic! You know it, you love it, and in the world of Black Clover, it doesn't come from a box you bought at a tacky West Hollywood costume shop. Everyone's got it.
That's funny.
Mana is the source of all magic, a supernatural energy found in the air and in living beings. Except living beings whose names are Asta.
Not
Yep.
only was the young Asta an orphan abandoned by his mother at a church as a baby, he was born with a mutation that prevents him from having any mana to speak of. Well,
One of my
neither do
favorite
I.
things about
Don't
Black
hear me
Clover,
crying about
I
it.
feel like
Yes,
I feel
you
like
do, all of the
the
time.
creators
But
listen to us.
Asta had a dream.
Because like in the first like 4 episodes, Asta was so annoying. The amount that he yelled, and he started yelling less, and I was like, okay, this show got infinitely better.
Wizard King.
I swore he started yelling yes.
Really, guys? Sometimes they call
dude, it
it
was
Magic
so
Emperor,
annoying.
but We all know what they mean.
So he dedicated himself to getting swole as all hell. In a world of nerds, he would be its lone jock god, shoving every last wizard into a locker until they crowned him king.
But huge, frightening
Asta is like an early version of Mashley, bro.
Weren't enough on its own. He needed
That he really is. This is like an early. This is like Mash or Mashal. Sorry, Mashal before Mashal came out.
Essentially a book of spells, a grimoire will choose its user and float beside their wielder at all times.
And Asta was lucky enough to receive the Una reverse card of grimoires. The 5-leaf clover can harness the power of anti-magic, which will literally nullify the effects of other magic spells. Almost like wizard kryptonite. Let the locker stuffing commence! Haha, get nerds!
It wasn't long before Asta was accepted in
Get
one of the
nerds!
nine squads of Clover Kingdom's Magic Knights, the Black Bulls, filled with lazy drunkards, antisocial otakus, and literal sociopaths.
My kind of people! Yep, mostly. But much like with Asta, you shouldn't judge a grimoire by its cover. And soon they were all working together and kicking ass like a family should.
Asta harnesses the power of anti-magic by summoning swords.
I can't wait.
Normally,
For the next
these swords
season.
would quickly drain the mana from anyone foolish enough to wield them. But Asta does not have any mana, turning his greatest weakness into a one-of-a-kind strength.
He's got his classic Demon Slayer, an enormous greatsword which cuts through spells with its edge and deflects them with its flat. Or the Demon Dweller, which can also absorb and copy magic, then toss it right back to sender.
I think my personal favorite is the more complex Demon Destroyer, which severs the relationship between a spell's cause and effect, countering the effects of its magic. This could result in anything from healing a village that was inflicted with poison to preventing reincarnation.
Yeah, okay, some of these can get a little heady. I personally prefer keeping it simple, like using anti-magic telekinesis to surf on your sword through the sky.
It's worth
So
noting that
dope.
these
All
swords
right.
are made
They're pretty-
specifically for
this
countering
is definitely
magical
caught up.
attacks and sources of mana. The
At least-
swords
at least
act
in
as
the-
though
at least in the,
blunted when striking
anime.
non-magical foes, more akin to giant clubs than actual blades. Not entirely inconsistent with real-life greatswords.
But none of that's even close to as cool as his deadliest sword, the Demon Slasher, a katana as black as the pits of hell and twice as badass.
This one actually does cut like a sword, but it's complicated. It lets Asta actually select what he does and does not want to cut, only affecting his target while leaving anything else unharmed.
Okay, at this
So
point,
dope.
isn't that just magic?
When he picked that
Magic
up,
with a loop.
bro.
And
If
he
y'all
studied
remember
the
that
blade
scene when he
long enough
picked
to
that
become
up when they
a master
fought,
swordsman to boot. Not the real life
they're
sense,
fighting the dude from
in
the
the
Space
anime
Kingdom?
sense.
He can spin himself like a
God, that was
tornado
so
to deflect
fire.
magic spells, thrust forward at top speed like a charging bull, launch a barrage of anti-magic
Okay.
projectiles, and
See,
even
having
channel
them-
anti-magic into his swords to vastly
having them
increase
caught
their
up to where they
size.
are in
Well,
the
while he
manga,
may be
it's
no
still.
good with mana, he has
I don't know,
learned
man.
to detect ki, because of course.
The life force existing in all things. Asta can detect hidden opponents and even predict their movements ahead of time, as long as he's fast enough to react.
With such crazy powers, Asta was taking on threats like the Eye of the Midnight Sun, the Devil Zagrid, and the Dark Triad. So
Dude, that
many
devil
nerds, never enough lockers. Too bad
was
for
one
Asta,
of
though.
the
He
most
had one
interesting
serious
villains.
inner demon.
Literally, housed within the 5-leaf clover grimoire was Liba, a demon exiled from hell for completely lacking magical powers, and who just so happened to get adopted by Asta's mother.
Until he got possessed by a different demon and killed her. Vowing vengeance on all demon kind, Liba manifested anti-magic from his hatred as a way to kick their asses. Which gave him and Asta a lot of common ground, despite the whole, mom murder thing.
In fact, the two became true
yep.
brothers and formed an unstoppable duo.
That's where
Liba
we
can
are.
actually fully merge with Asta for a massive power boost that lasts up to 5 minutes. At the cost
See,
of
that I
leaving
didn't
Asta
know.
nearly powerless for the next half hour.
Come on.
That we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
In the
I'll
anime, I
take
mean,
it if
anime.
I get to be strong enough to slice buildings to pieces, obliterate huge chunks of earth, and tear the most powerful demons apart. Give me the goddamn book.
I'm the book boy, okay? Even
I'm
characters
the book
earlier in the
boy.
series like Patoli had magic capable of completely vaporizing the entire Clover Kingdom in a single attack. And demons that Asta has fought since then like Dante and Lucifero are leagues stronger.
Hell, screw all these demon forms and anti-magic powers. Asta's body is so incredibly well trained, he dodged a beam of light while sleeping. As in, he was asleep, and the force of his sneeze pushed his head out of the way of a beam of light. Lightspeed sneezes, everyone.
And despite his headstrong and
I love
irritating
Asta, bro.
personality,
AKA
irritating personality.
screaming at the top of his lungs
That's
as
facts.
often as possible.
That's
Asta's an
facts.
intelligent fighter who has leveraged his skill against far more experienced foes.
But he wouldn't be anywhere without the ragtag band of deviants he calls friends. With them at his side, there's no way he won't climb the ranks to take the Wizard King's throne.
I should cosplay Asta,
But you
bro.
know, pushing them both to get stronger.
Y'all don't know me from when I was little.
This one isn't
From
tainted
when I was
by
younger.
antagonism. They
I actually used to
truly
be
want
really,
what's
really
best for each
skinny.
other, even
Like
if
I
they're
feel
competing
like
for the
I
same
bulked
throne.
up like
You
Asta
know who's
did, bro.
gonna need all the luck he can get.
That's
Even
after the
if
time
Asta
skip.
never gets mana of his own. His true magic is never given up.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Okay.
Include
like
Okay.
modern
All
life.
right. Cool. Cool. Yes.
Better help
Better, yes.
there.
Better help.
There.
Yes.
There.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle.
Who do you think's gonna win in the comments right now?
Sword that big? He's gotta be crazy strong. I'm gonna have to rely on more than just my power to take him down.
Just gotta hit him really hard.
Huh. That's definitely what Asta would say. 100%.
Man, this guy can give even Luck a run for his money.
Yeah, I'm about to say Deku was stupid fast. Jesus Christ.
Aren't swords supposed to be sharp?
Because the art sword's supposed to be sharp. That's funny.
His speed isn't slowed by his sword's weight at all. Gotta hamper his movements and get that book out of his hands. Huh? He found me!
Bro, he's doing the 3 sword style, bro.
Now it's my turn!
Hit him with the 3 sword style.
Wait! Are you not using magic? What kind of magic emperor would I be if I can't beat a guy like this? Detroit Smash! Huh? Detroit Smash! Detroit Smash!
Okay, that's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Hit him with the bungee cord for real. That's so dope. That's so dope. Let's be real. Asta would have go down to that though.
I don't know what Detroit is, but I've had enough of it. I'm ending this quick! Hit me with all you've got, because I'm never going down!
What was if this ended a tie? This better not end in no tie. Oh my god, bro.
No use not going all out anymore. I just gotta hit him really hard!
Oh, they both said that. Okay.
You wanted my best? Here it is! 1 billion%! Plus Ultra!
I did it!
Damn! Damn!
Take that.
Damn!
Right.
You didn't have to kill him. Freaking Hercules, just like what the hell?
KO!
You didn't have to
Poor
kill him,
Deku.
though.
He tried his best, but Asta just shoved him into that great big locker in the sky.
Both
Damn.
Deku and Asta were fairly evenly matched melee fighters without any specific abilities to give one an easy edge over the other. Though, to be fair, the variety of quirks Deku inherited from past users of One For All did make him more versatile and unpredictable.
Plus, quirks are biological mutations, not connected to
Biological
some
mutations.
supernatural energy source like mana. So Asta's anti-magic powers were basically useless here.
Okay.
Deku was generally a smarter and
That
more
makes sense.
tactical
I'm glad they
fighter,
explained
but
that.
against Asta's incredible might,
That makes sense.
this
That makes
time Brawn beat brains.
Let's crunch some numbers! Deku's greatest feat of strength was splitting that enormous cloud formation with Bakugo.
By measuring the size of the island and comparing it to the clouds above, we can determine they dispersed over 63 trillion kilograms of water.
That's the weight of the Great Pyramid of Giza. 12,000 of them!
And required an energy of nearly 80 teratons of TNT per punch.
Let's compare that to Asta. But Toli's spell was going to be strong enough to vaporize a country the size of the Clover Kingdom.
We can use this map from the manga to estimate the size of Clover Kingdom to be about 500 kilometers in diameter, about half the length of Great Britain. Vaporizing a country of that size would require an energy of over 480 teratons of TNT, over 6 times greater than Deku's punch.
While Asta uses anti-magic, it isn't an automatic counter. It needs to be comparable in strength to the spell it's combating. And Asta's gotten way stronger since.
Asta was also quicker. Sure, scaling to Shigaraki would give Deku roughly light speed reaction time.
But Asta could dodge light in his sleep, and that's his base form, even before transforming with Liba to get way faster.
And since Deku and Asta's precognitive abilities more or less matched each other, it was only a matter of time before Asta simply overwhelmed him.
Especially since Deku has struggled in the past against faster opponents. Sure, Deku was smarter, but if he literally didn't have enough time to come up with a plan of attack before getting hammered, his brains were wasted.
Deku's tactical brilliance and harem-scarum tenacity definitely gave his opponent a run for his money, but Asta's raw power, blinding speed, and deadlier weaponry spelled the end for All Might's pupil.
Deku gave it his all,
This is so
and I
well
wish
put.
he had won. Hasta la vista.
The winner is Asta.
This is so well
Hey,
put.
if you want more Death Battle ASAP, why not grab a membership?
This is
You'll
so well put. Oh my god, bro. I haven't watched Death Battle in so long. That was so good. That was so well put. I just realized I had my fan running this entire time. I'm so sorry, guys. I guess it's too late now. Edit the video. It was so well put. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, tell me more. You want to see more death battles, like reactions or whatever. I feel like I didn't even talk that much, guys, because I was just too, like, way too involved into it. You know what I'm saying? That was awesome. I just hope you guys enjoyed it. That's about all I got. If there's noise in the background, dude, I'm seriously sorry. I turned my fan on because it was hot in this room. I apologize if it's annoying. I really do. I will make sure I tab it off in the future. But otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your day, okay? Appreciate y'all. Deuces.